Okay, so the glute bridge. So what we're going to try and do here, there's a few variances, but the main focus is to try and use your glutes as you press through your heels. Now, we're trying to minimize the amount of momentum as we press through, and you're going to try and really utilize your glutes to bring those hips up into extension. So for this one, shoulder blades are going to be back onto the bench. My toes are going to come off the floor. My heels are going to be just below my knees. So that as we press, I've got everything leaning more towards my glutes to bring us into an extension. Now, at the same time as that, you want to try and avoid the lower back from bending at the top of the hip extension. So that the rib cage, we want to try and maintain rib cage stacked so that the core is switched on. Hands can go across. If you're using a barbell, it's going to be pulled in towards the hips. And then from there, I'm going to push into my heels, squeeze as hard as I physically possibly can, knees out to the side slightly, and then breath out, breath back in, big press, so I'm squeezing my glutes again as hard as I can, and then controlling it back down. To start with, to build the skill of the glute bridge, you're going to try and hang about at the top for as long as you can so that the glutes are in that fully shortened position, and you're really identifying where you're pulling from. When you're out at the top of that glute bridge, you might find that certain spots of your glutes that switch on, some that are having a hard time to switch on fully. So that's the point where you've got to really think about your glutes firing up. And when I say as hard as you can, I mean as hard as you can at the top of the rep.